up going down, and he winds up meeting a traveling companion, who's also a boy. I don't want to give away too much, but yes, he finds a friend. They have their issues, but they're friends. We're friends. So this is dedicated to the theme of La Lucha. So the country's falling apart, and in the underground communities, there's a counter-revolutionary insurgency forming. And the idea is that they're going to surface from these tunnels and take the country back. Volfango doesn't know all the details of what's going on. He learns it as he goes, but he and his companion Teodoro do find the militia, and this is their first assignment working for a militia that's dedicated to killing as many Republican guardsmen as possible. That's how revolutions work. Our first assignment was to patrol a dangerous point of entry the Republican Guard used to access our tunnels for random kills. It was at the darkest end of Trinity Tunnel 2. By climbing up a metal pole, one could access the active transit tunnels, which led to the overside. We were given extra ammunition and were instructed not to abandon post. Replacements would come to relieve us when it was time. We perched high on a concrete catwalk above and across the heavy metal doors the overside killers used to sink down. We were as quiet as mice and as vigilant as lions. We had books from Don Carlos's, but only a small candle to read them with. We ate and alternated naps, like cats. 2 days into the watch, one of the heavy doors was pushed open with a thunderous charge. We crouched and put the reading candle out. Adrenaline flooded my blood. I could taste the salt of fear on my lips. My body odor became sharp and unpleasant. Fear colored my sweat with bitterness. 2 Republican soldiers in full dress. I caught the glimmer of polished brass, stumbled forward, staggering with drink in their veins. They embraced and kissed, leaning against the wall. I could hear the wet and sloppy language of their lips from as far away as I was. "They're Lunars," Teodoro whispered. "Not in those uniforms, they're not," I mumbled. "If they hear us, they'll kill us." The men slurred and argued while approaching the tunnel access below us. One said to the other, "Why did you do that? Madre de Dios!" He fastened his zipper. The calmer soldier assured the first, "Let's go kill some moles. Come, it'll get things off your mind." The first soldier trailed the second, murmuring, "I'll kill you if you tell anyone." The calmer soldier turned around and said, "You're the one who keeps talking about it. Come, let's go." I saw the angry soldier hesitate and mime the sign of the cross. He reached for his holster with intense focus and shot his mate in the back of the head, point blank. The murdered man flew forward from the force. The sound was deafening, and it would appear as though an undersider had killed him. I heard Teodoro's breath fill his body like a strong wind when the soldier put his gun into his holster and began dragging the limp body of his comrade away. Barely moving my lips, I said, "Kill him. You get 1 shot." Teodoro shook, aimed his gun, and took a deep breath. I didn't want to hurry him, but he was wasting time by overcalculating. He closed his eyes for a second and dropped the gun by accident. It landed with a punctuated metallic impact below us. The shocked soldier looked up, saw us, and reached for his gun. I fired a single shot that hit him in the chest and toppled him. We scrambled down, collected their money and weapons, and dragged them to the other side of the heavy doors. Rats, catching the scent of fresh blood on the air, swarmed them and began digging their noses into clothes and skin. As I told Lily Martinez, I am not advocating violence. This is a work of fiction. But if they ever come from my ass like that, I'll shoot first.
Oh, yeah. Charlie Vasquez.
Thank you.